Hi people, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I wanted to share with you my reading journal. And I decided to start a reading journal in 2024 because I felt like I wasn't really being able to keep on top of the thoughts that I had from books. So when I was reading a book, I would have many thoughts, and then by the time I was telling you about it, I kind of forget all of the things that I thought about the book. So I thought if I start a reading journal, I can keep my thoughts in the reading journal. I can write everything down as soon as I finish the book and during reading the book, and that will really help me being able to tell you about it afterwards. Also, I just, you know, if you go back a few years on my channel, if you go back all the way to when I first started this channel, which is 3 years ago, I did like 10 videos, and a lot of those were doing a bullet journal spreads and stuff like that. And I stopped doing that because it wasn't sustainable for me and my life at that point. It was just too much work to keep up with these bullet journals, because if you do all these spreads and make it real creative and do a lot of things with them, it just takes a lot of time, and it wasn't feasible for me to keep doing that. So I stopped doing that entirely, and I didn't keep up with my channel either. But I do really miss the journaling aspect because it's a creative outlet, and I just really like doing that. So I wanted to start a new journal, and I think a reading journal, it's not for planning as much. So if I want to plan my weeks, I don't have to first make an entire spread and be all creative with it. I can just plan in my normal planner, and at the same time, if I want to be creative, I can go to my reading journal. So here it is. I went to my local bookstore and they were selling this brand of bullet journals, and they all of them had all over patterns, and I really liked this one, so I picked this one. And keeping a journal also really will help me keep track of how much I read, and hopefully also give me motivation to read more. That being said, let's get into the meat of the video, and I'm going to show you a little bit of how I do it, just in a time lapse, and then afterward I'm going to do a quick, well, it's not that quick. I'm going to do a flip through and tell you about what is in my reading journal. So, hope you enjoy. Let's get into the video. Hi guys, I wanted to do my reading journal today, and I have bought a journal that's for reading. It's this one. I thought it would be very nice with my bookcases and the way my living room is set up, because it's kind of dark academia and like the way it looks. I didn't have much options for buying a journal because the store that I went to only had this particular brand in bullet journals, and all of them were like pattern all over. So I was glad to find the black one with butterflies, because it is really cute. So, but it is not flat lay, as you can see. So that's a bummer, but it's fine. So yeah, I got a lot of supplies. I've got, of course, my journal. The journal came with a little sleeve that went around it. So I thought I would save this so I can cut out the little butterflies and use them as stickers when I wanted to. Speaking of stickers, I also got a lot of stickers and sticky notes and stuff like that. So I have sticky notes. So there's little planets on there, and these are just colored, but these have kind of like a watercolor type of background, which I also have these ones that are kind of the same in that way. So these have little drawings. I don't know how to say it, but they are also very watercolory. So I thought those were cute. They're always handy with planning stuff. I got some washi tapes, these ones, and these ones they go with the sticky notes, and these ones go with the other sticky notes. I also got stickers. So I got these ones, and also the planety alien ones, really cute. And I got these. They're very dark academia vibes. They fit with the theme. And they have like round ones and just the stuff. And then there's these long ones. And I got two more of those types. So I've got a space type of vibe and pets and plants. So this looks like my dog, very cute. This looks like my cat. My other two cats aren't really on there, but it's cute. And there's plants and animals. So anyway, also got, well, these were in my collection already. Just some books that I can use for scrapbooking type of, this is so funny. So I can just cut out, well, these pictures are really big, but like I could cut out one of those and use it as a sticker. Also got one about insects, which I thought would fit the vibe, but there are pictures in there instead of, you know, I would have hoped that there would have been some biological drawings, right, of these little fellas, but there's not. But I do like the text, the font of the letters, so I can use these to, I want to do, I did this one before, a few years back in April. I did a bullet journal theme where I just tore off text and then cut it, pasted it in my journal. I will show you because I will do it today as well. I've got one on myths and legends. So there's tiny pictures in there that I can just cut out and use in my journal if I want to. And I've got one on dark sects and black arts, so black magic, I guess. I got one about history as well. No, not history, art history. So there's a lot of paintings and sculptures and stuff like that. Cute. And I also have just a normal book that I can use for the text. I have craft paper, brown, white, and black. Also have these sticky notes, I forgot about them. Panda sticky notes, really cute. And of course, pens. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Please don't mind my nails. I went to help my best friend move yesterday. She bought her first house and they got the keys yesterday, so I helped them move. My nails are, the polish is coming off. There's paint on there because I helped them paint a wall, and also I just fell, so there's a little bit of a wound under here. I thought it would be best to cover it up for you guys, so please don't mind that. I have been trying to make this video for a week, but I never have time, or when I have time it's dark, so I cannot do it. And there's always something, and I'm not going to let my nails and the state of my hands stop me from doing it right now. So let's just start. Hi guys, the background changed. My nails didn't. They might have gotten worse. But the background changed because yesterday night my husband and I decided to put away all the Christmas stuff. So the Christmas tablecloth is also gone. My kitten, who is over here, hi, let me show her. She decided to be a little rascal and murder the Christmas tree all the time and climb in everything, and it was just so annoying and everything got ruined all the time, and we just ultimately decided that let's just pack everything away and try again next year when she's a little older. So we are on bare wood again. I was doing my drawing for the bookcases, so I'm going to finish that now. So because in my journal on the page that I wanted to do this, there's this thing. That's the thing about these journals. They have preset things in them on the first few pages, and it's really annoying. But anyway, I decided to just draw it on a normal sheet, and I'm going to cut it in half and paste it on the pages. But as you can see, there's like a little rim left. So I'm going to paste some pages on there with lettering. So just to embellish it. And I don't know what I want to draw inside the TV yet, so I'm leaving it blank for now. And yeah, going to do that now. All right, guys, I'm done with my journal. It is finished, or at least for now. Of course, I'm going to add to it all the time, but let's have a look, shall we? So on the first page, I just have the spacing cheat sheet, and I decided to paste a picture of a Roman statue. I thought it would fit very nicely. I have my cover page of the reading journal, and then we have my rating system. I put little stickers, and 1 star is really bad and annoying, 2 stars I did not like it at all, 3 stars is liked it, wasn't amazing, 4 stars I loved it, it was really good, and 5 stars I really loved it, it gave me all of the feelings. And then I have a year calendar which was already in there. I wouldn't have put this page here if it wasn't. Maybe I'm going to put something over it at some point, but for now it's a year calendar. And then the next page is my bookcases, where I can track all the books that I read over the year. And I'm going to, if I read a book, I'm going to put the title and then color it in. I'm going to use different colors for the ratings that I gave. So if I give a 5-star rating, I'm going to use this color, and then 4 stars is going to be this color. I haven't decided on the colors yet. Also haven't put something on the TV. I want to do a nice artwork or something. So, but I don't know what I'm going to put there yet. So it's blank for now. And then the map of the world was already there. So I thought it would be good and fun to do a countries I've read a book from, and I already put some in that I have read a book from. Of course, America, England, Scotland, Ireland. I'm not sure if if I have read anything from Wales. I've got Sweden, I've got the Netherlands, I've got Azerbaijan, Afghanistan, and Malaysia. So these are the things that I, at the top of my head, already knew that I have read a book from an author that is from that country. I think it will be really fun to expand my reading and get something from Africa, South America, more from Asia, Australia. I do know that Empire of the Vampire is from an Australian author, so I'm hoping that I can get Australia pretty soon. Okay, and then I got the 24 most anticipated new releases of 2024. I made a video of this, but I could only fit 10 books on here, so I'm going to have to think of a way to be able to get all of them in there. Maybe it will help to just print out all the covers and then paste them, and maybe that will help. But for now, yeah, I'm just going to have to think of a way to finish this off and have all of the 24 books on there instead of just 10. And then next I have a book tracker and my reading goals for the year and a genre tracker. So if I finish a book, I can color in the block, and that way I will know at the end of the year how many books I've read. And also I've got 100 squares right here, but my goal of the year is to read 60 books, which is 5 books a month. And I think I will be able to manage that, because for the last few months since I started my YouTube channel, I have been reading 5 books a month, I think. So I should be able to do that, especially when I do reading challenges and videos and stuff like that. I want to read a classic a month, so that's 12 classics over the year. I want to read half of my current physical TBR, which is 31 books. So gotta go get started with that. I want to DNF when I don't like a book. I feel like I don't DNF often enough and not quick enough. If I don't like a book, I should just put it down and not spend my time on it, because that's going to be a waste of time. I want to start annotating. I actually already started that. I am right now writing in my Iron Flame book. It's a bit unnerving and it's a little bit weird to do so, but I am doing it, and you know, I'm going to get used to that really soon, probably. I want to read a 1,000-page book. I know that, well, I checked The Wise Man's Fear, which is on my bookcase right now. That's almost 1,000 pages. But I also saw that the third book in the Game of Thrones series, the Song of Ice and Fire series, is more than 1,000 pages. I think it's 1,100 something pages. So, and I want to get into the Song of Ice and Fire series. So hopefully I can get to that book before the end of the year. I want to read every day, which is a lot. I don't know if I can make this goal, but I will try my very hardest. I want to read a book in a day. I want to be able to finish one book in one day. I have never been able to do that, so yeah. And I have some space for more goals if I think of any. Then next, I have my 2024 TBR. If there is a book that I want to read, I can write it down here, because I am right now on a book buying ban, so I can just go and buy it, and it's just handy to be able to just write down the book that you want to read so you don't lose track of it. And then here I have my 12 classics of the year page. I want to paste the cover of the book, or want to draw the book and then write the title in there on these squares. And in the end of the year, it should be full, hopefully. The best books of the year. Every month, I'm going to pick the book that I liked the most that month, and I'm going to paste the cover on this page. And then my 5-star reads. I'm going to have a picture of the book and a little, like, one sentence about why I like the book so much. And then the best quotes. I thought it would be fun to, when I encounter a very nice quote in a book, to write it down on this page. It's blank right now because I haven't read anything yet this year, but at the end of the year I can look back and see all the very nice quotes on here. And then I have my series tracker. I already filled this in a bit. I am reading a lot of series. I'm in the middle of a lot of series right now, which I didn't know there were so many that I'm in the middle of, but there are. The Last Queen, I haven't checked off yet because I have started this book, but I have not finished it yet. For the rest, I have already finished the first book, but only the first book for most of them, right? Yes, for all of them. So I'm going to have to get on top of that, and I hope that this page will help me with that. I'm sure it will. Next, I have my physical TBR. I wrote down all of the books that are currently in my bookcase, that are currently on my physical TBR. I have finished one, Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. There are 63 books as of January 1st, 2024. So my goal is to read 31 of them. I have read one, so I still have to read 30. Yeah, I hope that by the time March ends, I'm going to be able to buy some books again. Hopefully it won't be much later than that. I think April will be more realistic, but hopefully I can finish half of my TBR soon. It is by the way, it is a great motivator to read because I cannot buy any books. I want to buy books. If I want to buy more books, I have to read. So, yeah, hopefully that's going to help me read a lot. Then I have a title page for January. I didn't know what to do. Everything just kind of happened, and yeah, I'm not sure if I am that happy about this page, but I do like him. And I don't know, it doesn't need to be too busy, of course. So, and next I have another title page. I realized I really like this I really like this one. But I thought it was pretty redundant to have two, so I decided to write down every day what book I have read that day. So as you can see, yesterday and the day before, I have read Iron Flame. And today is going to be Iron Flame as well, probably. And if I read two books, I can also still manage to fit two titles in there, I think. So that's great. Then I have my TBR for January. And I have a statistics page. At the end of the month, I'm going to write down how many books I've read, how many pages that is, how many 5-star reads were in there, the average rating, and the amount of books I DNF'd. And then I can fold this out and I can write down everything. So I am keeping track of the author's sex. Iron Flame is written by a woman, so I put a little pink dot in there. I'm going at the end of the month. I'm going to fill this in, how the genres I read and how many percentages of the overall read books, and what kind of audience, by which I mean, is it young adult, is it middle grade, is it adult? The nationalities of the writers I'm going to write down. The best book of the month I will write down here as well. Medium, by which I mean, is it an ebook, a audiobook, or a physical book? In here, I can keep track of how many pages I read that day. So yesterday I have read 61 pages and the day before it were 36. It's not much, but I'm a slow reader, so yeah. And right here I'm going to keep track of the ratings. So if I have a 4-star rating, I'm going to put down A1 over there. And at the end of the month, I'm going to have all these statistics, and I'm going to do this every month. So at the end of the year, I can combine them all and see my statistics for the year. It's fun. I like it. So, and that's it. After this, I'm going to do my reviews for I'm going to give a page to every book that I read. So Iron Flame is going to be here, and then all the other books that I'm going to read in January will be over here, and then after that I'm going to start the new month. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed this. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed. I really like how everything turned out. I really love this theme with all the scrapbooky type of stuff. I really enjoyed doing it. I really enjoy the way it's looking, and I'm already using it as well. So very happy to have made the step to do my reading journal. So please give me any tips and suggest to me some reading goals that I could implement this year, and write them down below in the comment section. And what are your reading goals this year? And do you have a reading journal as well? Please tell me. I would love to know. And that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. And that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.